Hi all. Today we're doing employment contracts and the labour market that you might encounter as an accountant or a self-employed business person. Um, Never mind the day-to-day experience in the workplace, which is most people's experience. As usual, we'll be doing the sort of elephant's eye and the ant's eye approach to the subject. And I'm going to start with some of the 2026 headlines that you might expect to see in a contract of employment. Leave. Full-time workers are entitled to 5.6 weeks, up to 28 days of paid holiday leave per year. That can include bank holidays. And of course, certain trades, it works slightly differently, particularly in the catering trade and so on. Sick pay in England, the minimum statutory sick pay is £116.75 per week for up to 28 weeks. And there's a handy gov.uk statutory sick pay calculator to estimate an employee's sick pay. Pension. In the UK, an employer must add all employees to their pension scheme unless the employee is below the age of 22 or above the state pension age, or does not earn at least £10,000 per year, or doesn't work in the UK. For employees that do not have to be automatically added to the pension scheme, the employer must still provide the option to join the pension scheme. So some people can say, no, not interested. And it's worth reflecting that 20 years ago, investment returns for pension schemes were very high, and you could count on reasonable returns, which attracted people into pensions. Returns have been muted by comparison in recent years, and that's had an effect on employee enthusiasm for pension provision. Notice, all good things come to an end, and the notice period in England, the statutory minimum notice of termination depends on how long an employee has worked for their employer. 1 week's notice after 1 month, but before 2 years of employment. 1 week